And then it kind of came to a crossroads.
You're like, he actually was a dirtbag. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It was what is next for Billy, the human. He accomplished what he set out to do. You know, a year and a half after I made partner, it was, you know, kind of at that crossroads, and I decided the best next move was to try and do it again. And as much as I love being virtual and it allowed me to move from Charlotte back to Colorado, where I love living, I wanted to have more local impact. I wanted to be in and amongst people. I'm a people person. So I took a job at a local firm with only 10 people. So we built it up to 30, built the last firm of 35, 40 people. And then I said, okay, well, I'm at this crossroads. I want to repeat the process at this firm with 10 people. But the universe had other plans. And 3 months later, my wife was diagnosed with cancer. And so that was obviously super trying, super emotional time, but the whole time.
What year was this?
This was 22, end of December 22. So obviously it was a really trying, tough time, but the whole time I was like, well, this is, somebody tapping me on the shoulder and saying, okay, it's time to do what you always wanted to do, which is branch out on your own and take everything you've learned and apply
Your
it.
destiny.
Yes, yeah. Take everything you've learned and apply it to your life so that you can build something for yourself.
And I do make jokes. Obviously, it's a very, intense situation. But Billy's wife, he's happy to report, is
Yes, she's in what they say, deep remission.
in remission now.
Yeah.
So we talked about that, obviously, off camera. So that's why I'm not as... Yeah, so congratulations on that.
Yes,
and
yes,
God
she
bless
was
your
very
wife.
hard and wonderful doctors the whole way.
Nice.
But basically, 9 to 5 was not an option. I went from partner back to employee, and working somebody else's schedule with cancer diagnosis and 3 boys was not going to work. And so I said, well, now's as good a time as any to start an accounting firm, which is not how you should start an accounting firm. But fortunately, a lot of the pre-questions you sent me along the lines of this, technology now, it is very easy to not only get into business. And I don't mean to gloss over, like it's not, it's so easy to start a business. It's not. But having the experience that I had and being able to just repeat and build on what I already knew, plus the ease of access and entry with technology being what it is today, it was easy for me to get into this business and start up. And
I love that, Billy. And I also think your trade specifically, you did it the right way. There are certain trades, I think generally speaking, you did it the right way. You went to school, you studied something, you went and got a job doing that thing. You learned, earned your stripes. You moved on to something better. You learned, earned your stripes, and you said, hey, I think I have enough tools in my tool belt bag to be able to do this on my own. And then circumstances in your personal life, etc., kind of pushed you that way. And you said, you know what? I'm going to make the jump.
yeah,
I think that's probably the safest. Obviously, we haven't got into, the tough times, because I'm sure there were tough times along the way, and there probably are now. Running a business is not all rainbows and butterflies. Anyone who tells you it is has never ran a business.
Yeah.
But, doing it that way is sort of like, it's like building blocks. And then you're able to take on more each time as you grow, and it puts you in a position to where, you have mentors, some too. You have some experiences that you can look back on and be like, hey, I know this because of this. And you get to technically do it on someone else's dime. You're getting paid to walk through it. And again, obviously you're providing service when you're an employee, but yeah, I like that approach. I think that it's probably the safest way to do it and probably makes you the most effective.